let me introduce myself. My name is Reno Julyan, and I'm from English Educational Department, semester 6. And here I would like to present about informative speech with the title The Impact of Heat Waves on Countries in Asia. As we know, recently extreme hot weather has occurred in several countries, especially in the Asian continent. Extreme hot weather that occurred due to heat waves. Quoted from the Siloam Hospital article, it explains that the phenomenon that occur about heat waves causes a hot temperatures like what people have experienced in several countries in Asia recently. Heatwave is an extreme weather condition that causes an increase in air temperature that occurs for 5 consecutive days or more. When the heat wave is happen, the effects such as air humidity will also increase drastically in the long term, and there is a risk of causing various health problems such as dehydration, respiratory problems, mental disorders, heat stroke, and even death for the elderly. So here I will inform to you guys about several countries in Asia that are experiencing the impact of these heat waves. The first country is Japan, and as we know, Japan have cold temperatures, right? But in here, the topic is the hottest temperatures in Japan currently reach 40 degrees Celsius on Tuesday, April. Precisely in Shizuoka City, the Japanese Statistics Agency stated, as reported by the Japan Times, that the death rate due to heat waves in Japan increased from an average of 201 people to 1,295 people from 2018 to 2022. As many as 80 until 90% of the victims who died due to heat waves in Japan were elderly people aged in 65 years to the top. Quoted from CNN Indonesia, extreme heat in Japan has caused at least 4 people to die in a few days. Around 2,276 people have also been rushed to hospital since June due to the extreme hot weather in Japan. One of them, a 70-year-old elderly man in Japan, was found dead after mowing the grass at his house last week. Next was an 80-year-old elderly who died while working on plantation. Also on Sunday, 7 July, local Japanese media, as reported by The Guardian, reported that a 90-year-old woman died after collapsing in her home. Another death victim was an 83-year-old woman who was found dead while working outside in extreme heat. The situation made Japan increase in alert situation, and especially for the elderly population in the hot air condition that occurred. Meanwhile, Japan's Department of Fire and Natural Disasters said at least 2,276 people were rushed to a hospital due to extreme heat attacks in the last weeks of June. Some of the patients are elderly, 64 years and over. From the impact of heat waves, maybe we can prevent them for staying hydrated and reduce activities outside the home, especially for people who are prone to being affected by this heat. Okay, and the next country is India, cited from Jakarta Post. Temperatures in India's capital soared to record high 49.9 degrees Celsius on Tuesday. The government weather Bureau said the India Meteorological department or IMD, which reported severe heatwave condition, recorded the temperatures at two Delhi suburb stations at Narela and Mangaspur. Forecaster predict similar temperatures on Wednesday. In May 2022, parts of Delhi hit 49.2 Celsius degree, Indian media reported at the time. And actually, India is no stranger to searing summer temperatures like this. But years of scientific have found climate change is causing heat waves to become longer. More frequently, and more intense. New Delhi authorities have also warned of the risk of water shortage as the capital swelters in an intense heat waves, cutting supplies to some areas. Water Minister RTC Marlena has called for collective responsibility to stop wasteful water use. She says to address problems of water scarcity, we have taken a slew measures such as reducing water supply from twice a day to once a day in many areas. And the water thus saved will be rationed and supplies to the water deficient area where supply is only 15 to 20 minutes a day, she added. IMD also warned of the heat's impact on health, especially for children and toddlers, also the elderly and those with chronic disease. At the same time, West Bengal state and the northeastern states of Mizoram have been hit by gales and lashing rain from Cyclone Rimel, which hit India and Bangladesh on Sunday, killing more than 38 people. Bangladesh Meteorological Department said that the cyclone was one of the longest in the country's history, blaming climate change for the shift. So yeah, from the examples of countries that have experienced the impact of heat waves which have just been explained, we can see that these extreme temperatures have a very bad impact for us because quite a few people who are exposed experience the effect and even cause that. Appeal together to maintain your health, use sunscreen to keep your skin protected, and drink water to stay hydrated, and live a good lifestyle to avoid disease. Apart from that, we also have to take care of surrounding the environment because the hot weather that is happening is also partly due to the lack of public concern for the environment. So that's all topic about the effect of heat waves that happen on the countries in Asia. So yeah, thank you for your participation. Thank you, and if there are any mistakes, I'm so sorry. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.